by the decisions of the officials. Spectators can support their program by refraining from derogatory remarks or cheers. We hope that you'll enjoy the game and support all participants in a positive, sportsmanlike manner. Now introducing the starting lineups. First for the visiting Blue Devils. Starting at forward, senior captain, number 1, Francesca Bello. Starting at guard, senior captain, number 2, Jada Caldwell. Starting at guard, freshman number 4, Mariella Dea. Starting at guard, senior captain, number 11, Mia Keenan. Starting at forward, junior number 12, Madison Lemansky. The coach of the Blue Devils is Rusty Frederick. And now introducing the starting lineups for your Dartmouth High School Indians. Starting at forward, senior captain number 4, Catherine Sullivan. Starting at guard, senior captain number 5, Remy Barber. Starting at guard, junior number 11, Lily Ganji. Starting at guard, sophomore number 13, Olivia Faria. Starting at guard, senior captain number 10, Kat Cheesebro. Coach of the Indians is Brian Jalbert. The MIAA reminds you to sport a winning attitude on the court and in the stands. At this time, I'd ask you to please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome, fans, inside the Carlin Lynch Activity Center at Dartmouth High School. It is the Sweet 16 in the Division II girls basketball bracket. Your Dartmouth Indians, the number 2 seed, continuing their tournament run tonight against the number 18 seed, the Leominster Blue Devils. Evan Massoud with you here on DCTV. Baseline table setup a la Paul Santos, flying solo tonight. Great to be with you on DCTV. Well, the Indians and the Blue Devils both having solid wins in the round of 32. Dartmouth right here at home, winners 57-46, a very tough game as they begin with possession to start it off. A game that was riddled with lots of whistles and fouls and hopefully a little more clean basketball tonight. We like that, solid pace of play type of thing. Let the players get into rhythm. Let them play. You're deep enough into the tournament now that, only the best teams are around. And I just say that 25 seconds in, and our first chirp of the whistle here, the three-man officiating team tonight. Chesebro will go to the line on the first foul of the night for the Blue Devils. It is on Francesca Bello, number 1. Chesebro at the line for 2. And with that, along with Bello for the Blue Devils, their other 4 teammates, Jada Caldwell, number 2. Number 4, Mariella Dea. Number 11, Mia Keenan. And number 12, Madison Lemansky. Blue Devils led by head coach Rusty Frederick, coming from the Mid-Wachusett A Conference. A lot of tough teams out that way, including Wachusett Regional, Shrewsbury, Algonquin, Neshoba Valley, South High. This is for 3. Looks good, and it is good. And the Blue Devils on the board. That was courtesy of Dea. Dartmouth starters there without Kaylin Zuber for this Sweet 16 game. Number 4, Catherine Sullivan. Number 5, Remy Barber. Number 10, Catherine Chesebro. Number 11, Lily Ganji. And number 13, Olivia Faria. 4-3, Ganji answers on the other side. Only giving her 2 on that. Foot must have been on the line. It was a long 2. That one kicks high. Ganji with the rebound. So only 2. Dartmouth back ahead early here, trying to steal it away. The Blue Devils do get the steal. Break, layup, open is good. And Keenan puts one in. Talked with the coaching staff for the Blue Devils. You know, part of the, for better or for worse, the statewide tournament, you get these matchups where it's an uncommon opponent and you really got to prep for that game. More so probably than most games throughout the year. Not just because it's a playoff game, but because you've never seen the opponent before. And this is a team that will press. We know that teams that press don't like to get pressed. That one from downtown for Lemansky. Outside shot falling early for the Blue Devils. Great pass there as Chesebro was heading out of bounds and able to get it down the court. But, we'll see. We'll see how Dartmouth can handle the defense here. We have seen in instances this year, I know Dartmouth only with 2 losses this year, but they've struggled when there's a press, when the defense, the opposing defense is in their faces. Now, wide open 3 from the corner. That's no good. A bit long, big stretch there from Sullivan. Good for the rebound, going for 3 on the other side. That's no good, and the Blue Devils will have it as they move back up the court. Mentioned the 2 losses for the Indians this season in their now 19-2 campaign. That's for 2, by the way. Another basket for Dea. The 2 losses were back-to-back. The game in which we saw out at Emmanuel College to St. Mary's, and then the Fian game following. The Fian game, playing up, talking to Coach Jalbert about that. I've said it many times on the broadcast that the D3 and 2 teams have all the benefit in the world, the fact that they get to play up. And, when you're D1, the only place you can go is down. So playing that game and only losing by 3, Fian's D1, they're the number 2 seed in D1. They just steamrolled over Concord Carlisle, who beat Durfee in the prelim by 1 point. So I look at all those parallels and I say, well, that was a big game for Dartmouth. Yes, they lost it by 3, but they won 6 in a row since then, so maybe it helped. Coach seems to think so. Anytime you see a higher level of competition, it can only be beneficial down the stretch. So here we are, 12-10, halfway through the first. Mentioning Leominster, they took out a higher seed. Leominster's the 18 seed. They had to travel to Easton, in this neck of the woods, South Coast area, to face off against Oliver Ames, another very good school for athletics, part of the Hockomock Conference. And they beat Oliver Ames 46-42 on the road. That's a great win for Leominster to get into this game. Second foul of the night here, charged to the Blue Devils. So that's a big win in the round of 32. That came on the 28th. That was last Friday. So just to get into this game and play Dartmouth, who is the number 2 seed for D2. They get the ball in. Now to the corner, Ganji goes to Cheesebro. Baseline around traffic, layup, beautiful. Beautiful. It's been all Cheesebro here over the last couple minutes. 6 straight points belong to her. She's got 8 already. That's for 3, and it is no good. Big stretch, little contact there. Barber goes down. Did not get a foul on the tail end of it. That's a great block by Sullivan. Now 3, no good. It bounced twice. Kept in, thrown away. But again, another great play on the boundary, this time from the Blue Devils. That was Lemansky to try to keep it in. Cheesebro burns him again, and it's 14-14. We go into the timeout. Cheesebro with 10 to lead all scorers. Take a look at the block here one more time. Sullivan says, no thanks, all ball, that's perfect. That's what some height will do for you down low. And then unfortunately though, Dartmouth in that case ended up dropping back and allowed the open shot. It didn't end up going, but those are the instances in games like these, sudden death games. It's good you got the block, but don't fall back too far. You don't want to give up a shot after all. See in the background there, Andy Crisafulli talking with the athletic director from Leominster. Both ADs watching from the sidelines in the background there. Indians did not stay very long in the timeout. They get to the court pretty early. Both fouls mentioned at the hands of the Blue Devils. They're actually both charged to Francesca Bello, number 1. And it will be Blue Devils ball here. Great crowd here for the playoff game. A little bit late arriving, but man, the stands filled up very quickly in the last 5 minutes of warm-ups. Still fans rolling in. Sullivan trying to get the tip on that. This time she and Barber able to Lindsay, that is, able to box out and get the rebound. It ended up being Lindsay that came away with it. That's Remy Barber, no space, trapped, trying to get rid of it, and it goes into the hands of the Blue Devils. And that was Bello. That's no good. Cheesebro poking it away, double teamed along the sidelines, and she draws the foul. And Keenan can't believe it. Standing there, her hands by her sides. There's your crowd, almost full bleachers there. A few gaps, but really great crowd here tonight. As you would expect, the Dartmouth faithful always show up in droves. Cheesebro gets the inbounding pass. Ganji quickly covered up. Back out now to the top of the key. Barber across to Cheesebro. 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. Tie ball game. Quick jumper, no good on the deuce. Jada Caldwell back to Bello. Bello in traffic, double team, doesn't go. The rebound is good for Anaya Kasenj, who just came in. Number 32 there for the Blue Devils, and they're back in front. Thrown away. And Lindsay Barber, head goes back, knows that it was a bad pass. Dea with now 7 points to lead her team. And it's a 4-point lead, largest advantage for either side so far tonight. We're under a minute. All the way across. Remy to Lindsay. Lindsay back at the top of the arc. Hands it off to Ganji. Cheesebro with no space whatsoever. Now they get it to her, being guarded very closely. Great defense. This is for 3 on the other side. Pretty long there. Not a high arcing shot, but Mia Keenan not giving really any space Maya Keenan, excuse me. That's from Bello, high off the glass, good for 2. She's got 6 points in the opening quarter. 3 seconds, Cheesebro down the court, lets it fly well off the mark. Desperation shot off balance, but a 6-0 run out of the timeout to end the quarter for the visitors. And they will go into the second quarter with a 2-possession lead over the number 2 seed home team. Second quarter about to begin. Quick timeout between quarters. Blue Devils will start with possession, side out from the crowd side. Quick whistle, turnover. Excuse me, a foul. That was away from the ball, by the way. That was against Kasenj. So her first, and now the first for the team here in the second. Dartmouth played a perfectly clean first quarter. No fouls for the Indians. But I'll tell you, since that timeout, Cheesebro has not been able to do much. She had 10 of the 14 points for Dartmouth in that first. Gets a good jumper. That's such a tough shot. I don't think people realize what an acrobatic and difficult shot that is. From that angle in this gym that's wide open, double teamed, hands in the face. That's just tremendous shooting, and one. Keenan. It will fall. That ball was going to the basket, almost a flat trajectory, and it hooked in. Foul coming right in front of our baseline official, so she'll go to the line on Dartmouth's first foul of the night. The and one is no good. Sullivan tips it away. Cheesebro with possession. That foul was against Floyd. Can't remember the last time called a game in which there was a quarter with no fouls from a team. That's for 3, no good. A lot of pressure down low. Dartmouth trying to trap Bayo, and instead it's going to be foul number 2 for the Indians. And it's against Floyd again. So 2 straight for Floyd. She just came into the game. She was not a starter tonight. Baya, oh, excuse me, Caldwell rather, number 2. Taking it here, getting the pass inbound. Now that's Keenan off the side of the glass. Addison Keenan, sister to Maya. Another non-starter getting into the game. This one for the Blue Devils. Cheesebro, that's going to be short, bounces, batted down, but kept in. Great transition, the Blue Devils able to keep it. Travel, a very quick whistle on the travel. Batted out of bounds. We'll do it again just a little closer to the scorer's table. Into Cheesebro. That's for 3. Well off the mark and to the left. Never even hit the glass. Faria putting one up. Had the open shot. Liked the idea. Just a little bit to the left. Got the screen. That's up for 3. And that one not on the mark either. Breaking Ganji basket. Open layup will not go, but she draws the foul. It'll be number 2 for Leominster. We'll take a look at it. Second trip to the free throw line for the Indians tonight. Cheesebro started the game there. Sullivan able to jostle it away with her height. Now they're going to target her down low, and she's not there, not able to spin for it, and it's a turnover for the Indians. That won't go. Out of bounds, and a great effort there from Kasenj, but not able to keep it in play. Ganji, by the way, 1 for 2 there in her first trip to the line a moment ago. She'll set the ball in play here. They go to Cheesebro. Deep pass, nobody there. Not sure where that was intended, but we're seeing a lot of that, and it could be the results of the defense here for the Blue Devils, but Dartmouth has to do a better job of protecting the ball. Too many turnovers here in the second quarter. That looks good. It's a little long. It was right on the mark. Just a little too strong. That's for 3. That's no good. Wide left. Rebound. Ganji. That won't go. Batted away by Sullivan. She was in on it again. Might have been off of Bello, too, actually, for the Blue Devils. Now Ganji gets the feed from Cheesebro. It's tipped in the air and taken back by the Blue Devils. That was Dea who got that loose. That's for 2 if it goes. No good. Another good box out, but Dartmouth able to keep it. I said Dea, excuse me. That was Addison Keenan who got the tip on that last pass, that last steal. Cheesebro will go to the line for the second time on Leominster's 3rd foul. Second foul against Maya Keenan. To be honest with you, it looked like she got hit from behind, and that wasn't Keenan. Let's see. They gave it to Addison. Okay, they changed the board. I was going to say, it looked like number 3, not number 11, and now it is fixed. Both shots from Cheesebro. Nothing but net. Dartmouth chipping away a little bit here with some free throws. It's a 1-possession game. 22-19 as we roll up on the midway mark of the second. No good. Great box out. Both Remy Barber and Olivia Faria there. There was no chance for the Blue Devils. They were not getting that ball. Ganji trying, no good. And then it goes out of bounds. That's a phenomenal play down the other end of the court here. Ganji coming in right there, in the air, bats it off of, wow, that's tremendous, right off of Dea, and gets the ball back. South of 4 minutes, and another foul, and more free throws for Cheesebro. And the crowd getting a little loud now as Dartmouth getting closer and getting a few things to go their way. Fourth foul. I said more free throws, my bad. I had miscounted there, so only 4. Only 4 here. Causing the truck some grief here. I'm hearing it in my ears. Gentlemen. Love breaking the fourth wall. It's so much fun. We're just normal people. Coach Jalbert went all the way down, not happy. Something going on. Still in a pause here. It looks like something in front of the, maybe something spilled in front of the Blue Devils bench. You can see the coaching staff there. There we go. That Dan chasing, of course. Dan with the close-up shots, chasing it down. Spillage. Traumatic moments here from the Carlin Lynch. Oh, boy. All right. Let's get back to business here. Crisis avoided. Ganji gets it in. Oh, man. Farrier was crossing. And it's a turnover. After all that, that's a frustrating one. So Blue Devils will have it inbounding with no press whatsoever there. Just too early for Dartmouth to go into that at the moment. So easy inbound. Open three from the corner. It's no good. Securing it is Farrier. Going to Cheesebro. Now Ganji passing it back right along the emblem there. Cheesebro with no space. That's good for an open shot, but it's off the rim, no good. Oh, great pass back and out of bounds. Good ball movement, but good pressure from Dartmouth as well. Blue Devils passing very efficiently there, but the Indians tracking the whole time really forced the ball to come baseline there. Cheesebro passing, that's blocked. There was contact there too. Or looked at from this end, you know, opposite ends of the court, but either way, hands on the ball in some capacity to block that shot. We've seen a lot of that too. The Blue Devils very handsy here in the first half. And now using the shot clock quite a bit. Oh man. Ganji will pick up the foul. Third foul for the for the Indians. Blue Devils drawing that foul. Jumper, side of the glass, no good. And flying in there was Lemansky, got it back. Now to Caldwell. Cheesebro guarding her closely, but setting up an opportunity for Bello. Good rebound there from Remy Barber. Cheesebro, off balance shot, pops back out, gets her own rebound. That won't go either. Loose ball. Who wants it? Cheesebro could not hold on to it. Travel called as the Blue Devils. And Dea trying to pick it up. Unsuccessfully, steps are called. We've had a lot of possessions here in this game. Very low scoring second quarter, by the way. 2 points for the Blue Devils, 5 for Dartmouth. That's it. We've played 6 minutes. Open three, Lemansky, no good. Cheesebro with the reach. Oh, a bit of a collision with Ganji. She's got to get up and down the court quickly. Cheesebro just takes the shot high off the window. How about that? And a timeout. 1 point game with 95 seconds left in the half. I was about to say though, a lot of possessions. We'll take a look at Cheesebro's basket here since we have the moment. It goes coast to coast. You see Ganji slow to get up. Cheesebro not waiting for her. Another really tough shot. Cheesebro unofficially here up to 16 points. 16 of the 21 that the team has. Unbelievable. Quick timeout for both sides. We really haven't seen both teams run the shot clock down, which was what I was starting to say when Lemansky took the three before Cheesebro just got that basket. It's really amazing how quickly someone's getting open on both teams, both sides, and then they're just getting the shot off. Dartmouth not able to secure that rebound. It's a second chance here for the Blue Devils, and it's taken away as Keenan takes some steps, gets the bad news. Dartmouth with a chance to take their first lead since the opening free throws. Good ball movement there. That's for 3, and it's good. Lindsay Barber puts Dartmouth ahead with a minute to go in the half. Tremendous ball movement around the perimeter by the Indians on that possession. They even faked me out. I didn't think Lindsay was going to get it back. 3 on this end, and that's in and out. Big rebound. Caldwell comes flying in, knocking shoulders there with Cheesebro. Pressure there, down low. Fantastic pass, but Bello can't get the layup. Shot clock is off. Cheesebro will hold. I would imagine that Dartmouth, their all-time leading scorer, her team, no, they're going to take the 3. It's good from the corner. Barber with back-to-back triples and a 5-point Dartmouth lead. 5 seconds. No space whatsoever. Loose ball, travel, turnover. The half is done. What a closeout minute for Dartmouth. 6 straight thanks to Barber. And it's 27-22. Take a look at both of those. See, right there, I thought Remy was going to take it, and then they got Lindsay open. That gave him the lead, and then just moments later, all day in the corner, the teams hit the locker room. What a great closeout, great half. Really solid basketball from both sides. Credit the officials, they're letting them play. A little physical, but not too much. Boy, we got a great one brewing here, folks. Stay tuned, second half in just a few minutes. Second half of the Sweet 16 in D2 girls hoops about to commence here at Dartmouth High. Evan Massoud with you on DCTV. It'll be Dartmouth ball to start it. What a great final minute for the Indians. 6 straight points, courtesy of 2 3 balls from Lindsay Barber to give Dartmouth the lead. And you know, in the midst of all of that, and you're keeping stats, and there's a lot of fast pace of play, and we got other notes you're talking about. Some other very odd and interesting and tremendous stat for Dartmouth, if you will, popped up here. And you don't realize it in the flow of the game. They held the Blue Devils, Dartmouth's defense, to just 2 points. That one basket, the and one, it came at the start of the second quarter, and for the final about 6 minutes, Dartmouth held Leominster scoreless. Now on the board with the 3 ball, courtesy of Caldwell, but that is tremendous when you consider that the Blue Devils put up 20 points in the first quarter on Dartmouth. They held them to 2 in quarter number 2. That's as good a defense as you'll see from Dartmouth anytime, anywhere. That's for 3, looks good. Little hard off the back of the rim. Ganji gets the rebound and the shot. It's blocked, she's fouled. 2 shots for Lily Ganji. Her second trip to the line here, as you see it once again. The 3 put up from Faria, and big time contact there from Bello. There's just no doubt about it. First foul for the Blue Devils, 3rd foul for Francesca Bello, the only player in any foul trouble, really. Floyd for Dartmouth in very short time racked up 2, but she hasn't been back in. Both free throws missed, and Ganji just 1 for 4 at the line tonight. Cheesebro 4 for 4, so it's a 5 for 8 sampling so far for the Indians. Long pass, Cheesebro, easy off the glass. 18 points for your all-time leading scorer. That's for 3, no good. Big stretch from Remy Barber, gets the rebound secured. Ganji trying to get by Dea. Does get across center court line. Faria gets the feed back to Barber now. It's Remy. Ganji, other side, Faria all day. Will she get it? No. Had a good look. Hasn't got one to fall yet. That is long and out of bounds. Cheesebro, full steam, pulls up, gets pushed from behind. She's up to 20. Lucky that it's not an and one situation, because there was some contact there from behind. 20 points for Cheesebro, 31 for the team. Three-second violation. And a turnover for the Blue Devils. Well, the other matchup in this quadrant of the D2 bracket, Whitman Hanson, number 7, hosting Duxbury, number 10. Whitman Hanson, of course, you know, not too far from here either. Good pass for 3. Barber did an end cut, basically. Cut back to the side. And they found her wide open. And a foul. Cheesebro will get her first. It's also the first for Dartmouth. No one on the floor. So that game, by the way, out at Whitman Hanson, just getting started short time ago. They had a 6:30 tip. We started at 6. So they're going to finish. Will finish. They'll still be going. Great pass. Cheesebro. Open layup. Another one. Bites the dust. Timeout. 11-point lead for Dartmouth. We'll talk a little bracket stuff here after we look at this Last shot, the three, no good. Barber sees the break and finds Miss Reliable, Catherine Cheesebro. The D2 bracket, Medfield is the #1 seed. They had the same record as Dartmouth. It's just strength of schedule thing. So Dartmouth, the #2. Medfield's all the way on the other side of things. Top left of the bracket. #2 goes to top right. Whitman, Hanson, and Duxbury, that should be a good one too. Two seeds that are close by, teams that are not far from each other. Unlike this matchup where Leominster and Dartmouth are, good hour and a half to 2 hours away, depending on the traffic, about 90 miles or so, 100 miles or so. That's a pretty big gap. That's a good distance. Two very different schedules. But Duxbury in the Boston area, Whitman, Hanson here, South Shore, South Coast area. That should be a good matchup. So the winner of that one will play the winner of this one in the Elite 8. That game, date-wise, not set yet by the MIAA. The bracket is blank. So no date or time projected yet, although I would imagine this being a Monday, it'd probably be Thursday. I think waiting till Friday would be a lot to have 3 days in between. But, then again, Friday night leading to the weekend, Friday night basketball is always better for fans. So, but you would expect a Thursday or Friday game. I doubt it would be Wednesday. That would be really surprising to only give 1 day in between. Hearing from a little birdie in my ear here that the game would be Thursday. Thanks, guys. Which makes sense. Usually there's about 2 days off in between games once you get into the tournament. 3 without a weather situation would not be reasonable to put a team on a shelf that long, or 2 teams. So with both of them playing tonight. Free throw missing there, the first one. It's Lemansky at the free throw line. She was fouled by Remy Barber, her first. Lemansky 1 for 2. Dartmouth has committed so few fouls. That's just the first trip for 2 free throws all night long for the Blue Devils. The only other free throw was that and one by Maya Keenan. 3 is no good. Kicks off, and a foul coming. And it should be Dartmouth's 3rd. It is. And it's the 2nd straight against Remy Barber. Third quarter moving along quickly here. 3.5 to go. Blocked. Barber gets it back after the 2 fouls. Open layup is good. Contested shot. Could have nursed a foul call, but that's okay. Sullivan, tons of pressure there. Lemansky did not get a clean shot. Indians will call a timeout. Let's take a look at the steal. Barber batting it away. No help, coast to coast. Yeah, hands up. That's a good play by Lemansky. Looked like something was there. We love to say anticipated fouls, and a lot of times you see whistles thanks to that. But in that case, a good non-call, seeing it from a different angle. Dartmouth getting to 12-0 before their first losses. 14-0. Don't count them short here. 14-0 or 12-0? 20-game season. They won 6 in a row to end it, so that's 18. Yeah, 12-0. Sorry, 12-0 before those 2 losses, but then winners of 6 straight, 13-0. I think it was 13. 12 or 13. Because the first loss came at Emmanuel for the St. Mary's game, so they had already had double digits in terms of wins. That we knew. Service tough here in the gym, otherwise I'd check it myself. But either way, though, you know, again, finishing 6 straight here coming into this game is always a good thing. So the 6th straight includes the playoff win against North Attleboro last round. Cheesebro to Sullivan. Back out to Ganji, now Cheesebro again. Remy Barber, that's going to be for 2. No good. It's going to be a test. Whose cell phones will operate faster? Get the service. Shot, no good. 13-0. That win came against Durfee before the St. Mary's loss. Timeout again. Interesting thing in looking at the schedules, really no common opponents between these two teams either, you know, which can make for some challenges, of course. With game preparation, really have to rely on opposing film and whatnot. Great crowd here, as we mentioned earlier in the game. Stands are packed. Good crowd from Leominster. I'm looking at the calendar here at their schedule. Great crowd from Leominster too, well traveled. There are definitely Blue Devils fans here in the house. Outnumbered, but nonetheless, they certainly did travel. Both teams strategically using some timeouts here. 1:54 left to play in the third. Dartmouth up by 12. They've outscored the Blue Devils 24-8 since the first quarter came to an end. Recovered by Barber after Keenan got her hand in there, Addison that is. 13 on the shot clock, coming down to 10. Cheesebro in traffic, lots of commotion in front of her. 3 seconds. Shot is off and good! Remy Barber with her second from downtown as the clock was expiring. 50 seconds left. No good. Rebound to Bello. She gets it to go. Bello had a great first quarter. 6 points down low. And nothing now until this point. That one through the fingertips of Remy Barber. Here's the Barber buzzer beater. Trademarked call there from John Silver in the truck. Thank you, John. 15 seconds. The turnover gives the Blue Devils the ball. Bello gets it now, kicking it back out. That's for 3, and it's no good. 5 seconds. Tipped away. Dartmouth has secured it. No. Now they do, but no time for a shot. Oh, that is off. Off the shot clock. Somehow they got it to Cheesebro in just enough time, but obviously nothing doing there. Another 14 points for Dartmouth, 8 for the Blue Devils, who still trail by double digits here. As we move into the fourth quarter. Blue Devils ball as we begin the final quarter here at Dartmouth High. The Elite Eight would go through this building if Dartmouth can hang on here at home and grab their 20th win of the season against a tough opponent from North Central Massachusetts here. The Leominster Blue Devils making the trip down to the South Coast. I know the area well. I went to Fitchburg State, and coming off of Route 2, you had to go through Leominster to get to the city of Fitchburg. So spent 4 years up that way, and pretty sure I actually had been by the high school as well. That's a foul against Sullivan, her first. Free throws for Bello. First one is made. And good old Route 2 north of Worcester. Used to call it the snow belt because traveling up that way, it could be raining down here. It could be raining in Worcester, but the minute you got to Route 2, it was snow and nothing but snow in the Worcester Hills and the higher elevations over there. We had some real good storms on campus. None better, well, you could say worse if you're talking damage and inconvenience from power outages, but the ice storm of 2008, man, that was a wild night in the middle of that storm, let me tell you. It was Cheesebro's first attempt from beyond the arc tonight, and it was in and out. Had a good look, just didn't fall her way. Cheesebro to Lindsay Barber as Remy to her left. Circling around the top of the key, goes to Remy. Remy looking to try to break free, no. Got double teams there, trying to get her free. Ganji got it back to her. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Cheesebro looking for the screen, 2 seconds. Does not get the shot. Dartmouth completely shut down on that possession and did not really have any clock awareness either, because you know the ball getting into Cheesebro's hand especially, she would have certainly taken a shot and not passed it. Coach Jalbert a little frustrated with that loss there of possession. Good stop by the Blue Devils, who trail by 9. All alone, Maya Keenan with the drive there. Kisses it off the glass. The steal and the open layup that time does not go. Cheesebro is fouled as she got the rebound back. Take it, let's see, that foul was on number 11. Cheesebro can't get that to go. I think the board is wrong there for the foul situation. Cheesebro coast to coast, and she'll get that one to fall. 24 points for Cheesebro. What a tough shot. Unbelievable. This foul against Remy Barber, her third. Dartmouth's second foul here in the fourth. First shot made by Addison Keenan. Both shots made. 4 for 4 at the line this quarter for the Blue Devils. 5 for 7 tonight. Blue Devils have gotten 4 points back. They were down by 11, now down by 7, outscoring the Indians 6-2 in the first 3.5 minutes. That's going to be a foul and one. You know, that Euro step, I thought that was a travel. And I think Olivia Faria just got away with one. Oh boy, close. That's a huge, huge basket for that to go Dartmouth's way. Foul was against Caldwell, the second for the Blue Devils, and down the other end, basket made for Leominster. Deep pass for 3. Finally, Faria. She'd been wanting that all night. And she finally knocks it down. It's a 10-point game again. Dartmouth will pick up their third. It's 5 fouls for Remy Barber, all 5 coming in the second half. Free throw, the first one they're missing for Keenan, who just went 2 for 2. Pass down to the corner, and Faria able to set for it. Both free throws no good on that trip for Addison Keenan. And a foul. Coach Frederick very animated. He did not like that call at all against Caldwell. The third foul for the Blue Devils, getting questioned because saying that Cheesebro had lost the ball, never really had it. Sullivan gets the rebound back. Cheesebro from behind the glass. It goes out of bounds. And Cheesebro not happy, wanted a call. Coach Jalbert telling her, calm down, it's okay. Not wanting a technical here. Off the side of the glass, no good. Scramble for the ball, and Lindsay Barber able to come away with it. Cheesebro off the foot, kick ball. Coach Frederick there, again, a little frustrated. Went to talk with the official for a moment. Inbound pass all day for 3. Faria, that one won't go. Reaching for it, great job there. Barber able to retain possession as we're south of 4 minutes here, south of 3.5 minutes, in fact. Ganji looking for some help, motoring around. The jumper will go. Faria with 7 straight points for the Indians after nothing all night. She's gotten hot. Travel, baby, turning it over. Ran into a wall, and the crowd loves it. Oh, it's Faria and I think Sullivan down there. Cheesebro. Pass, and it's mishandled. Almost took out Ed Pereira down there. Radio team here tonight as well. Caldwell. That's for 3. No good. Faria with the rebound. What a fourth quarter. Faria's been everywhere. Confidence grows when things are going your way, and clearly she's feeling good right now. 12-point lead for Dartmouth. Coming up on 2 minutes. Cheesebro weaving through the paint. Good for 2. What a drive. What a drive. Sidestep left, sidestep right. Knock it down. Ridiculous. Look at this, folks. I don't even need to narrate. That's just fantastic. Sullivan with her second foul. Dartmouth up to 4. Neither side has maxed out tonight, which is fantastic to see. He doesn't get overly chippy. Just let him play. That one will spin off. No good. Travel called. Now Dartmouth not happy with the non-foul. Neither is Cheesebro. Looking around, wondering what the heck happened. Certainly was contact. There was certainly a travel as well. Question is, what happened first? There's the foul. And that'll be the Blue Devils' 4th. Addison Keenan will pick up her 2nd. Ganji gets it in. Now down to Cheesebro. Slowing it up. Up by 13. Now is the time you can do it with a 35-second clock. Oh, Barber. Look like Caldwell got a hand on that, and now a foul. It'll be the 5th. Not sure who's it on. It's on Dartmouth. Okay, thought so. First against Faria, and for the first time tonight, got a team at the limit. So 2 shots for Caldwell. Her first trip to the free throw line. "96 seconds away from a Dartmouth win to move to 2-0 in the playoffs and into the Elite 8, where they'll play either Whitman-Hanson. I think they're the Panthers. Remember Durfee had a playoff game against them a while back. And Duxbury. Don't remember ever seeing Duxbury. Back out of the timeout. 90 seconds to go. Ganji with the feed. Faria trying to go over the shoulder, and a foul. Yeah, well, it's a reach. I mean, at this point in the game, it's not hurting Dartmouth, but just slow it up because there's more free throws. You see Faria getting a little instruction there from Coach Jalbert. Team at the limit, so Bello back at the line for 2. It's their 3rd trip. 4 for 5 with that make. 5 for 6. Good night at the line for her, and she's into double figures, by the way, for the Blue Devils. She's got 13 points, the only Leominster player in double figures. Back to Cheesebro. One minute to go, 12 on the shot clock, and the Blue Devils get it back, so they'll take it up the court. Pass down into the corner. Now back out. Not really a lot of time to keep passing it around. Open corner three is good. Well, that worked for them. That's Dea, her second from outside tonight. She had a 7-point first quarter and nothing since. That gives her 10 points on the night. So now the second Blue Devil into double figures. That was a great look. And now she just picked up her second foul of the night, and the Blue Devils have hit the team limit. Cheesebro to the free throw line for the third time, sitting with 26 points, make it 27. Blue Devils making a substitution. Lemansky coming in, getting some extra height for a rebound here, but not going to need it because Cheesebro doesn't miss free throws. 6 for 6 at the line. And a 28-point performance. Another three. That's off the back of the iron and no good. Cheesebro will pass up the court. Ganji, some contact there, a little push, double teaming. A lot of contact, but the official's not going to call it. And the game's out of reach at this point anyway. A lot of times you'll see teams get away with a little extra, but oh, now another foul that time. Now it's called, different official. Cheesebro will come back to the line with a chance to make it an even 30 for an individual performance. That foul on Lemansky, who just came in. Again, team at the limit. And she misses, a rare miss. First miss of the night at the line for Cheesebro. Second one doesn't go either. 10 seconds. Blue Devils move the ball. Lemansky takes a three, no good. At the buzzer, nothing. Dartmouth, winners at home again. Their 20th win of the season, combined regular season and post. And they will go into the Elite Eight once again. A 9-point win, a dominating second half for the Indians, 54-45. Some home cooking here on the Carlin Lynch Activity Center, Steve Gaspar Court here at Dartmouth High. So the Indians at number 2 continue to host as long as they're around. They're the home team for now, and they'll await either the 7 seed or the 10 seed, Whitman-Hanson or Duxbury. They're still playing as the girls huddle up for a photo. Those two schools still battling it out as they started at 6:30, a half hour after we did. So check back for Thursday's matchup to see who your Indians will play. It'll be Thursday at 6, the Elite Eight, the round of 8 from right here at Dartmouth High. Join us on DCTV then. Thanks for tuning in tonight on this Monday night. Monday night playoff, good way to start the week with a win. For our crew behind the scenes, I'm Evan Massoud. So long from Dartmouth High.